back to another Random Sam Epic Mom. It's time for a book review. Alright, so this time I am trying a new author. Alright, the author is Juliet Cross, and the book is Wolf Gone Wild. So, again, pretty neat. Again, this was the first book I've ever read of this author. So, anytime you get into a new author's style of writing, it sometimes takes a little bit to get used to it. This one, she really does have the story drag out. It's really about the characters, the relationship building. A lot of authors, they get into the conflict, the relationship building. This one, it's more about the character development. It's more about, getting to know the characters. So it wasn't quite as quick as I would have liked. It took me a little bit longer to read it than usual, but it was a good story. In this one, our character, Mateo, has had some sort of spell put on him where he can't shift. He's a werewolf, and he can't shift. And that's really dangerous because if a werewolf can't shift, it becomes all sorts of problems, and his other half, his wolf, just becomes out of control, and now it's gotten to the point where he can now hear his wolf in his head. He's constantly, the wolf won't shut the hell up. And he has finally sought out help from the local witch coven. There's a hexbreaker. And the funny thing is that this group of witches normally have a policy, they do not deal with werewolves. Because in the past, werewolves were part of hunting down witches when witch trials were a big thing with like the Spanish Inquisition, all that way back when. So there's been, kind of a witches don't deal with werewolves type attitude. And he's very much understanding of that, but it's like, oh no, I need help. And Mateo is a very good person. He is a metal artist. He is just a nice guy. And he's considered a loner because he's not part of a pack or anything. But, again, he's not overly aggressive, but he does have alpha tendencies. So, to make things very interesting, he goes to Evie. Now, Evie is kind of a comic book. What's the nice way? She's a nerd. She's artistic herself. She's trying to make her own comics. She's kind of waitress, bartender, general helper for the whole family because they got multiple businesses. General hex person. She can break hexes. Well, it's not going to be just a quick one and done because, again, they've never worked with werewolves. So they're like, okay, well, we've got to research this. We've got to do this stuff. And it is, again, it's not easy. So, through this, there's a quick attraction between the two of them. And Evie is, been told, okay, you don't fraternize with werewolves. You don't do this. You don't do that. And they're going to break those boundaries. And again, it's one of those things where we have two groups of people who have been kind of like, nope, we don't interact, but you open itself up, it's going to be one of those holy crap. And Mateo's pretty much shown this entire coven of witches, which is just sisters, that, yes, werewolves have a bad history, but I'm not a bad person. And they really get to like Mateo. He builds that relationship with her. She teaches him about Star Wars and all the other, comic book stuff. And he encourages her. And Evie has kind of a self-esteem problem because her last serious relationship, the guy kind of really used her for her family connections and kept putting her down about her little hobby. And here Mateo is trying to encourage her, trying to be supportive, just completely backing her up, and she's just trying to be like, holy crap. So again, it's one of those, perfect pairing, but you're not sure how that happened because you've got the whole mindset of, oh, we're not supposed to date, but it works out. And they've got to find out who set this spell on him, who hexed him, who did this. And it's a fun story. It really is. It's kind of interesting because with Mateo, you get to see him fight his inner beast with his everyday just good guy persona. You get to see Evie not only be Evie, but build up her self-esteem. The little things that you can see a confident person, but there might be something that they're a little leery of or unsure of themselves, because we all have things like that. So overall, it was a really good book. This actually is the beginning of a series. First one, so I'm going to read the whole series and hopefully enjoy the whole of it. Again, guys, new author, it takes a little while to get used to their writing style, but it was a good book. It really was. So if you guys get a chance, please go out. This was, if nothing else, this book showed that if you want a really good relationship, start off with the friendship. And once you have that friendship, anything's possible. So again, it is Wolf Gone Wild. It's got magic. It's got a cool New Orleans scene. It is just an awesome book. Again, guys, you get the loner mentality with the crazy family mentality. And I just, again, enjoyed it. So if you guys have read Juliet Cross and have a favorite book, please let me know. Any that like her style of writing, who want to suggest authors like her, or any other specific books, please let me know in the comments, but be respectful. And I will talk to you guys again soon. Get out there, read, guys, and enjoy. Bye. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed that. Please check out our other videos already on YouTube. And give us a like and subscribe. And if you hit that bell for notifications, you'll know when we put something new out. So try to make every day matter by finding the fun. You guys have a great one. Bye.